Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and today is my finale for my year-long project pen. Here you can see all the items I've been working on and I would say let's jump right into it. The first thing that you can see here is my essence powder. It's the Brighten Up Banana Powder and the packaging broke totally during using it up. And I was able to finish it completely, so it didn't really bother me, but I'm glad that it happened in the last month of using it. So it would be really annoying if it happened sooner, but yeah. It already cracked before, but now it's completely broken, so it's no longer usable. So I will toss this container after filming this video because I cannot repurpose it for anything else because it doesn't close anymore. So yeah, I will get rid of this one here. And it was a very nice powder. I really like it and I really did like using it. Just showing you the empty pen here a bit more close up. If I ever need a powder from the drugstore, so maybe if I'm on holiday and I don't know, forgotten to bring one, I would definitely rebuy this one. But for now, I just have enough powder in my collection, so I don't need to rebuy any powders at the moment. So I'm just not purchasing powders at the moment, but it's a very, very light yellowy one, so it does actually really work on my under eyes and basically all over the face. I did use it for everything, so it was nice to use it and I'm glad that I could finish it, and it's a really good powder, so I was really happy with using it up. So this is the first product we're talking about today and I could finish it completely, which was my goal. Then the next product I was working on is the Super Shock highlighter in the shade Lunch Money from Colourpop, and my goal was to hit pan in it and I was able to do that, so you can see it here. You know, the texture of a Super Shock highlighter is very bouncy and it's very wet to the touch, so it's extremely easy to kind of make a dent in it and then also to hit pan. So it's also not that deep, it's a bit shallow, so yeah, it's a very easy product to work on, I would say. So it was kind of nice to have it in there and have so much progress so fast. So I just wanted to hit pan in it because I just wanted to use it more, and it's such a lovely, very light golden shade and it works very nicely on my skin tone, and it's more golden than I usually go for, but I do like it if it's that light, and it is a really nice texture, so it looks good on my skin because I have a lot of texture on my cheeks, so I have to be a bit careful there. And yeah, I really like this formula from Colourpop and I loved using it. So I'm glad that I have a pen in there now because it was so lovely to just use it because I like it so much. So I'm glad I could hit my goal there. Then next are these two lip liners here. They're from Terra Naturi. This one here is in the shade Cherry Blossom and this is Natural Brown. And as you can see, I didn't use them a ton. Pretty much every day I did either use this one or this one, and on most days I did reapply them, so I used them more than once a day and I still couldn't finish them. So I thought, because I have already used up so much of them, that it would go so easy and so fast, but I couldn't really finish them. So you can see I just couldn't do it. I used them a ton, but it's not going as fast as I thought. So it takes way longer to finish these lip liners, and I'm not even sure if I want to include them in another project next year because it takes so much more time than I thought that I'm not even sure if I can finish them in a whole year. But maybe I will try it, but more in like a natural way because I love these two, so I will just continue to use them. But yeah, I couldn't finish them, so that's all the progress that I could make here. And I do love them both, though I would just continue with using them, but I couldn't hit my goal in finishing both of them. Then this foundation here has been in the project for a very long time now, and you can see this is the line where I have been at in the last update. So there was only this bit left in it, and I think I did only use it 2 more times and then it was already finished. So yeah, it was very easy with this one. I know you can't really see it, but when I pump it, it has a pump and I cannot get anything more out, and I cannot remove the pumper thing here. I tried it to kind of scrape everything out, but I just cannot open it. So yeah, it stays as it is, and yeah, it's done for me, so it's okay. This is an empty now, and I'm so glad that I could finish one foundation this year. It's a huge achievement for me, and I really would love to finish one foundation per year. So I don't buy that many new ones, I have to add. So I don't bring in like 10 foundations a year and then I can only finish one a year. So I'm really happy that I have finished this one. And yeah, it is a lovely foundation. I really liked it, but I don't feel like I would repurchase it. So it's very nice, it works good on my skin, which is pretty rare, but it's just not my favorite, so I just wouldn't repurchase it. And it's just that I think I would rather try something new next than to rebuy this one here, because it's just not a holy grail for me, so I just don't need another one of it. Now let us continue with the concealer from NYX. So as you can see, I did cut it open. I don't have the top part anymore. It was also completely empty. I cut it and then I used up all the product that was in the other part of the concealer, and then I already, got rid of it. And then I kept using this one here. As you can see, there is this little pump thing that pushes it out, and yeah, I could finish it completely. I got there with a brush in there and I took everything out that was in there. So I really cannot get any more product out of it now. It's completely finished, you guys. I cannot believe it. This was kind of the hardest product to work on for me because I feel like I really had to use it all the time to see any progress. And like around the half mark of this project, I really thought that I couldn't finish it. And if you can remember, I think I said that I thought about changing things up and maybe not work on this anymore, and I'm so glad that I stuck to it. Maybe I was just thinking that. I don't know if I ever mentioned it in a video, but I really had my troubles with this product here, and I'm so glad that I kept it in the project and that I kept going, and now it is an empty. I'm so glad. It is actually a very nice concealer. I just don't like the sponge applicator, so I won't repurchase it because of that. But other than that, it's a lovely formula, and I'm glad that I could use it so much because it's really nice. But I'm also extremely happy that it's gone now. So yeah, this is an empty, and I'm so happy about it. Now let's talk about these two mascaras. So this one here is from Rituals, and this one here is from Benefit. It's the Bad Gal Bang. And I couldn't finish any of these. It's the same thing as with the two lip liners. I thought it would be so easy. I just bring them into the project for the finishing line, and it's so easy to use these up in 1 month. Oh, what could happen? And then I got sick and I need to help my mom a lot, and I just didn't wear makeup that much, and it was impossible for me to use up these two mascaras. I thought they were both at their end already, but turned out they are not. I can still easily use them, and I'm not going to toss them now just because I thought they would be empty soon. So I can still use both of them, and I will continue to do that. So I will keep both of them in my collection and see when they're naturally going to, to dry up or to be empty. So I couldn't hit my goal there, but yeah, it was a try and turned out they are still good. So I guess that's a good thing. Now let's talk about these two setting sprays. So this is the setting spray I was working on. It's the Essence My Power is Fire setting spray. And this one is the Terra Naturi fixing spray with a peach scent. And I told you in the last update that the pump has been broken. So I needed to wait until I have finished this setting spray, which I did pretty much, I don't know, maybe 2 days after filming my last update. And then this one here was empty, and I refilled some of this spray into this bottle, and some of the stones came with it. You can see there are stones in this bottle here. Yeah, and when I filled the last of the setting spray from this bottle into this one, some of the stones I did also, fill into this bottle here. So yeah, it was fun. We have another bottle with some stones in it. So yeah, I could finish both of these setting sprays. I'm very happy. This setting spray was actually better than I thought, or at least not, the scent wasn't as annoying as I said in my review of the setting spray, because I really didn't like the scent at first, but then I kind of got used to it, and because I didn't put the spray directly onto my face. I just use it for wetting my brushes, wetting my sponges, and so for other things, it wasn't really that annoying, and that's the main purpose for a setting spray for me anyway. So I think it was actually a quite good one. So yeah, it was nice to use this one up, and it was also nice to use this one up. So now I have 2 empties more. I'm so excited. And then the last thing I have been working on was my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, the original one. And I am so excited. It is finished. I can't believe it. There was actually a lot of product left in the container. And each time that I used it, I really had to dig into it and get a ton out of it. And I have to say, the more I use from it, the better it works on my face. So I feel like the way to go with this primer for me is to use more product at any time that I use it. So it was quite good to, to find that one out, and I really did like it. I like this primer. It's a good one. I'm not going to repurchase it because it's just not I don't know, I'm just not that much into primers in generally, so it's kind of a thing that I always have to remind myself of. So I would rather go in with a moisturizer than with any kind of a primer. But I do have this one now in like the green version, the acne fighting version, and I will continue to use that. It's a pretty new one in my collection, so I'm excited to use that one more and see if it maybe has some kind of benefits with my acne or anything. I mean, I don't suffer from very bad acne. I just have some kind of, blemishes sometimes, so it's not that big of a deal, but I'm just interested to see if it does anything. So yeah, I do have this primer again, like in the green version, so there is no need for me to repurchase this one. But I feel like if I ever want a pore minimizing primer again and I don't like the green one that much, I just have to figure that one out first, then maybe I will repurchase it one time, but just not now. So yeah, I'm really excited that I could finish it completely. You can see there is a bit left on the side, but I cannot longer get anything out. And I'm so excited for this one here. So we have another empty. So as you can see here, I was able to hit my goal in 7 products and finish 6 out of them. And then these are the 4 products that I couldn't hit my goal with and that I will just keep working on next year. So that's it. That's the finale for my project pan. It was very eye-opening. It was really interesting to see how much time it takes to finish a concealer or to hit pan in a blush. I think those are the most interesting categories for me, because it took so long, and especially the concealer was kind of a surprise for me. So also the primer, it took way longer than I thought. So that's very interesting to know and good to know for the future and for my, future project pans. And it also really, I feel like it helped me with my purchasing decisions, because I really don't felt like purchasing a new concealer this year because I constantly worked on this concealer and I couldn't finish it. So it took me so long that I really wasn't in the market for a new one, because I didn't find the purpose in that, because I already worked on one and I had 5 other ones in my drawer. So yeah, it really showed me a lot and it really helped me with my purchasing. So I think it's a really good way to get to know your makeup better, to get to know better, how long it takes to use something up or to hit pan or to hit a certain goal. So yeah, it was quite good to do it. I'm not sure how I will do it next year. I totally want to start the Partners in Cream project pan. I want to join that. And I don't know if I will do another project pan like this or if I will just stick to the Partners in Cream project pan. I think I will just start the Partners in Cream project and then I will go from there and see if I want to start a separate project with my whole collection, like the one I did this year. Let me know down below in the comments what you are most interested in seeing on my channel, because I have so many different ideas for project pans. So thank you all so much for following this project. Let me know down below how it was going for your project, if you could hit all your goals that you wanted to hit. And thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all a beautiful day.